welcome to Aspheric State of the Nation program this morning. My name remains Israel Ibeleme, and I have a wonderful guest today, and no other than Sadi Ali Fatima. Sadi Ali, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before we commence on our conversation this morning on the State of the Nation, those of you that have joining us for the first time, State of the Nation program is a program to discuss about issues pertaining in nations. We are currently discussing current issues that need attention in the nations. And also, for those of you that want to join us, please, we want you to comment and send your conversation. Also, known opinion, especially the trending stories in Nigeria today. And we, if you are joining us for the first time, do not forget to join us on our Twitter page, on our Facebook page. On our Facebook, we are on Aspheric TV. On our Facebook, we are on Aspheric TV. On our Facebook page, official Aspheric News. On our Instagram page, Aspheric News, and also Twitter page, Aspheric News. Do not forget to read us on www.asphericnews.com. I repeat, www.asphericnews.com. If you want to contact us or have a story you want to tell, whatever that is happening in your area, please kindly call us on our mobile number or send us WhatsApp message or SMS. Let us know what is happening in your area on +234 8099918117, and I repeat, +234 8099918117. Today with me it's Fatima, and we'll be discussing one interesting topic: education and politics. What coming up with that word? What's regarding?
I was already quick to speak because that's very broad and that's heavy, and those seem to be two of the most pressing issues the country is currently facing
now.
Yes, and it's very needful. It's very essential for people's attention to be driven to that, because in as much as you and I are exposed and aware of this, the importance or the greatness of people knowing about this issue, some people are somewhere and they're not even aware that this is the direction that these are taking, like both education and politics, I mean.
So yesterday, Mr. President gave a directive, gave an instruction to the Minister of Labour and Productivity, Chris Ngige, His Excellency Dr. Chris Ngige, to stay outside or hands off issue of regarding ASUU strike.
Well, I won't say it's a harsh directive. I would say it's a...
No, I think he made that comment because it's lingered for over 6 months. Students are home for 6 months.
Fair enough.
Fair enough for 5-6 months.
I think it's a conversation that they should be having with the Minister of Education more than with the Minister of Labour, because the education sector is mostly affected, because I would say at this point the number of students that are left seated at home outweigh the number of staff that are currently not going to work. So that's a lot more future at stake, yes, than those that are holding back.
And those that are supposed to graduate at the point they were need to graduate are no longer graduating, and that's a whole lot of...
So where are we leading the country if we keep hoarding people with potential that are supposed to be past a particular stage? Imagine you're supposed to graduate last year and you've not graduated, you're still hanging on to your faith being in the hands of you don't even know who at this point. So it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
Fatima says a lot. Okay, so for those of you that have joined us, do not forget to follow us on our social media handles earlier mentioned. And Fatima, let me ask you, so we are dealing in education. How do you rate our education system? Because most students now are not leaving their our university to now go. Some of them are now being sponsored to private schools. And the point is that one of the arguments we had there before yesterday with some Nigerian youth, they say, look, these people, these men that make these laws or that holding us ransom on our education, the students are not even here to be found.
They're sadly not affected
what do you have to say about
directly.
That? And don't forget, there was a law that was supposed to pass like a few months ago about stopping Nigerian citizens from studying abroad.
But I wouldn't say that's even a wise decision, because at the end of the day, variety is the spice of life. You need a mix. We're not an island. So people going outside the country because they can afford it to study is okay. But why would our education system come down to such a bad level that even people that cannot afford it are now trying to strive so hard to afford to take their children outside the country? Don't you think that says a lot about how diminishing or how diminished our education system is?
So if you work, let me say, okay, so let me say that the total number of students currently at home, there are above number of youth that are currently working. So don't you think that will create insecurity to?
Of course, because there are a lot of idle minds. If you're idle, you come up with so many terrible ideas of how to make things and ends meet for you. Because I'm a younger person, and I'll tell you from some of the things I see on social media, we do these things where we pass memes around, and you see people saying, oh, if education doesn't work, I'll start a POS business, or I'll start this, or I'll start that. You get what I mean? So people, the innovative ones, are thinking of innovative ways or good ways to grow. And the bad eggs as well are idle, so they're still coming up with worse stuff to go into do in the society. Because at the end of the day, if you're not studying, you're out on the streets picking pockets, doing something, you're up to no good automatically if you already have a terrible mindset.
So what will be your general message to Nigerian youth, especially students?
I would say don't sit around and wait. See what you can do for yourself on the personal level. Even if it's water you want to be hawking, if it just keeps you busy and if it makes sense and it keeps you out of trouble, I advise that you please go for it, other than sitting around and waiting for when your fate will be decided.
Politics. Why Nigerian youths, especially the female, are not found in 2023 ballots? Because the total number of women that made it during the primaries, especially in all the political parties, the numbers is less than what you normally have before.
So I would say something, and it is something that wouldn't probably sit well with a lot of ears, but it's sad that we live in a society whereby women aren't given as much equal opportunity as the men are given, especially in the society we live in. I mean, we're Africans, we're black people, and we are accustomed to know that the man is the leader, he's the head of the family. But I tell people, and the gathering or the crowd, but I tell people times are changing, we're evolving, so it's only fair that if there's a job on ground, a man can do it, a woman can do it. Give them both equal opportunities to do it. And you might never know, what if the woman is able to execute it way better than the man is? You never really find out, you know.
So what do you think that would have been done better if the female were allowed to be in power? And what are expectation? What are your expectations from the government, especially the to end the ASU strike? In every
society, we have way number of women and children than we have of men. So I'm saying that there are people with untapped potentials out there. There are lots of people with untapped potential. So if given the push that a man is equally given, I feel like some women will, they'll get somewhere. If they get the push and they get the support, it will take them a long way, in my opinion.
All right, thank you so much for having you in our studio today. My name remains Israeli Belame. For those of you who have joined me for the first time, do not forget that you keep seeing my face every day. Today I have a couple of guests, and just stay tuned. I will have some people coming in to also have another topic to discuss about. The reason why we need to also enlighten you and discuss deeply about issues that bother in the nation, issues that concern our Nigerians, especially Nigerians. And I want to also appeal to every one of you. If you want to hear your comment, on the comment section, please it's quite open. Want to hear your comment, and also really want to know what exactly you think about the the future of our nations. We'll bring you special content. If you're following for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Aspheric TV on YouTube, Aspheric News on Instagram, Aspheric News on Twitter, and official Aspheric News on Facebook. Do not forget to follow us or read us all the time. Our breaking news on www.asphericnews.com. I repeat, www.asphericnews.com. In case you want to get in touch with us directly, you want to contact us directly, please do not forget to call the number displayed on the screen, +234 +234 +234 Thank you and remain blessed, and also wait for you. Watch us next time.